Hello everyone, and we are from UDPL 2423 Maritime Economy and Policy Group Assignment, and I am from T1, and my group name is Maritime LS Group 2. And today my topic will be Initiative to Keep the Ocean Garbage Free in Perspective of MARPOL. So my name is Chua Elaine, and one of my teammates is Hing Jia Wen, another will be Sun Wendy, and now we are going to the introduction part. Let's start from the introductions. As you can see, the human activities such as urbanizations and industrializations actually give a huge impact to our oceans. And this is due to plastic pollutions. Plastic pollution such as megaplastic, macroplastic, mesoplastic, and also microplastic, they actually can kill the animals in the oceans, such as plankton, shellfish, birds, turtles, and also mammals. So as you can see from the photo at the left, the Malaysia already listed as the number three, the top three highest ocean plastic polluters. So this is actually one of the bad impact for us and bad impact for our country and also bad impact for our oceans. And furthermore, according to the MARPOL Annex V, they actually do a law to set the prohibit of the food waste from the platform which is 12 nautical miles from shore and ship within 500 meters. So at the next point, which is actually in the MARPOL Annex, they also set rules from 1 until 6, and then this is designed to prevent the pollution from oil, toxic liquids, and also ship sewage, ship waste, and also the ship air pollution, as you can see from the picture at the left hand side. So that's all about the introduction part. So let's move to this policy topic assigned. Based on our topic, the policy it will be the MARPOL Annex V. So it's actually give an impact on our maritime pollutions. So from the first point, as you can see that actually this policy are applicable to all the ship type. No matter it's from tanker or from cruise or from container ship, they also want to obey to this policy. So actually this policy, they got the same aim to each of the ship type, which is they want to reduce the trash and also the pollutions, which is to release into the oceans. And move to the second point, which is according to this policy, they also want to control the waste disposal, reduce the pollutions, and also protect the marine ecosystems at the same times. And for the third point, which is according to this policy, they actually want to forbid dumplings of non-biodegradable plastic, portable materials, cooking oil, cremated ash, operational waste, and also cargo residuals. This is due to their harmful impacts on marine life. And for the fourth point, which is, as you can see from the MARPOL, they actually go for the international conventions for the preventions of pollution from ship. Actually, they got a law from the MARPOLs and they are registered from there. So actually, this MARPOL policy will be released just like that. And that's all about the policy assigned. And let's move to the advantages part. As you can see that from the first point, which is environment protections, and this is actually need to focus on the reducing the contamination from the ship waste and the ship waste such as the air pollutions and also the black oil leaking and which is floating on the oceans. And for the second advantages, which is global compliance, and this is actually one of the advantages because is actually offered to the worldwide and almost got over 150 participant from nations. They agree to sign this compliance. And one of the example is Denmark. They have set a good examples by providing free disposal of plastic and other litter brought in by the fishermen who have collected the waste in their nets. And followed by the third point, which is garbage management plans, and this is actually to require and record book for system trash disposals. And also for the ship, they can procedures for collecting, storing, processing, and discharging garbage include the use of the equipment on boards by using the proper equipments to collect it. And find the following to the fourth point, which is comprehensive waste treatments. So actually, this is one of the definitions and tax taxonomies for various rubbish types. So actually, ships are encouraged to use the port reception facilities for the discharge of the garbage, which are designed to handle and dispose of waste in an environmentally responsible manner. So that's all about the advantages part. Now I would like to the next person.
Now I'm going to critique the policy. First, let's look at the issue of inconsistent regulations across different regions. While MARPOL Annex V aims to create a global standard for managing ship waste, its application varies widely. Some regions, like polar waters, have stricter rules. This inconsistency creates confusion for ship crews. Unfortunately, this also opens loopholes. Ships can exploit areas with weaker enforcement to avoid paying disposal fees. Next, we face weak enforcement and regulatory gaps. Many countries don't have a centralized body to manage ship waste disposal, leading to overlapping or conflicting regulations. This makes it difficult for port authorities to enforce proper waste disposal practices. This gap in enforcement significantly weakened the impact of the garbage-free policy, allowing ships to continue polluting the ocean with little consequence. Not only that, we also have the issue of insufficient port reception facilities. Many ports, particularly in developing countries, lack the necessary infrastructure to properly handle and dispose of ship waste. Even where facilities exist, they may be too expensive or cause delay. Instead, operators often choose to dump their waste at sea. For the garbage-free policy to work effectively, ports need better facilities that are accessible, affordable, and efficient. Let's move on to the area of improvement. One of the key challenges with MARPOL Annex V is the inconsistency in waste discharge rules across different jurisdictions. Currently, the regulation vary by regions, causing confusion for ship operators and creating loopholes for non-compliance. To solve this, the International Maritime Organizations (IMO) should establish a global, harmonized waste discharge standard. While stricter controls may be necessary in sensitive areas, a unified baseline standard will help eliminate regulatory confusion and improve enforcement. Furthermore, increasing penalties for non-compliance would discourage ships from exporting weaker regulations. Another area for improvement is the alignment of national legal framework with IMO regulations. Many countries still have waste management laws that don't fully support international standards. Furthermore, governments should invest in developing specialized pollution response systems. Regulations, inspections, random checks, and the use of advanced monitoring technology would help detect and prevent illegal discharge. Strengthening this national framework and ensuring they align with international guidelines is important. Finally, the limited capacity of pump resection facilities or PRFs, especially in developing countries, is a major obstacle to effective implementations. Many ports lack the necessary infrastructure to handle waste efficiently. To address this, governments and international bodies must invest in upgrading port facility to include better waste receptions. The IMO should set minimum standard for PRFs, ensuring that ports can manage various types of ship-based effectively. Additionally, reasonable fees for waste disposal at ports should be introduced to encourage compliance.
And now I'm going to talk about the suggestions on betterment towards sustainability. To improve sustainability, we can start by developing green ports. This includes using advanced waste treatment and renewable energy recycling systems. For example, solar power equipment can help to reduce emissions. The ships should use clean fuels and have good gas cleaning systems to reduce the pollution. Also, we must stop harmful discharges like oil or chemicals near the ports to protect the marine life. Next, we should strengthen crew training and also the awareness. Educating crew under MARPOL Annex V can build awareness and encourage them to become a responsible behavior on board. And this also fosters a culture of environmental responsibility. So for the next suggestions, we should also encourage public-private partnerships. The governments, ports, and private companies can collaborate together to invest in green technologies and waste-to-resource innovation centers. To support this, governments can offer them with tax breaks or subsidies to the companies that adopt sustainable practices. And the companies can also leverage digital technologies. For example, the IoT, Internet of Things, can be used to monitor waste in real time. Blockchain helps to track the waste disposal to ensure transparency, while AI can plan better shipping routes and improve the fuel efficiency. These technologies also help to reduce the illegal dumping and make the environmental efforts become more effective.
Last but not least, let's move to the conclusion part. As you can see, the MARPOL Annex V aims to prevent ship-generated waste pollution by phase regulator 100. So from the second point, which is waste discharge rule and the link law undermine the garbage-free policy, is one of the change of it. And by the following point, which is inconsistency in regulations across countries, allow for loopholes leading to indiscriminated dumpings. And for the following point, which is the garbage-free policy remain ineffective, this is due to weak enforcement, legal mechanisms, and also limited port facilities. And by how to improve it, which is need to harmonize standards and also strengthen legal frameworks and advanced monitoring device. Also, improve the port facility are needed. So that's all about today's presentations. Thank you.
8 million metric tons of plastic trash enters the sea from land every year. The equivalent of 5 plastic bags filled with trash for every foot of coastline in the world. Across our ocean, plastic trash flows into circulation, dispersed almost everywhere, but concentrating in huge swaths in the midst of global currents, breaking down into smaller and smaller pieces, ingested by species across the marine world, and sinking to the bottom of the sea.